So you think Bitcoin will potentially multiply in value by 15 times in the next 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that'd be pretty crazy.
Cathie Woods predicts Bitcoin hitting 15x in the next 5 years. Just wait till you see Michael Saylor's prediction. It's even more crazier, and we'll share it in the next few moments. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. It's in a great spot. We're making higher highs, higher lows. The market structure hasn't broken down. We're respecting the trend line and the strong $100,000 support. We're seeing us test the previous high over here, and I'm thinking that we're going to make a next leg up. And if we don't, 100K would be a great support. And if you can see, the previous times we've tested the 50 EMA here, also right here, there were really great buying opportunities. So worst case scenario, if we don't hold and break down this trend line, $85,000, $86,000 would be another area of interest, of a huge support before it would break down market structure, and then we would see a reverse in trend, making lower lows and lower highs, which we don't want, of course.
It's a very big idea because it is a new asset class. It does represent a global monetary system, unlike any other digital asset out there. It is backed by the largest computer network in the world. The layer 1, which is the base layer, has not been hacked. Think about that. Since 2009, when it was released, not been hacked. How many systems can say that? And it is a technology. It is native to the internet. And again, digital assets, or any Bitcoin, Ether, Solana, all of them exist because they're vying to be the native currencies to the internet and to enable smart contracts and really transform the financial services industry.
Let's jump into some bullish Bitcoin news that will back some of these predictions we've seen from these experts. So Asia's largest ever equity raise done by Metaplanet, they raised $5.4 billion to buy Bitcoin. And their new target is 210,000 Bitcoin by 2027, 1% of the supply. And we don't stop right there. You have Blockchain Group, which launched 300 million euros to buy Bitcoin as well. If we take a quick look at the Bitcoin treasuries, this is a pretty cool website, bitcointreasuries.net, you can see the entities holding Bitcoin, about 225, and they've broke it down in different categories as well: exchanges, governments, private companies, public companies, and then the amount of BTC held in those treasuries. So 3.4 million BTC. I don't know how often this is updated, but we're going to be nearing over 4 million Bitcoins held by treasuries. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin sitting on exchanges. And you can see that the amount of Bitcoin that's readily available on exchanges is coming down fast. And you're seeing a correlation from the amount of Bitcoin on exchanges to the price moving upwards. So you're seeing kind of like a supply shock where Bitcoin being removed by exchanges, either whales, institutions, retail, whatever it is, people are buying Bitcoins, removing them from exchanges, and then holding them long term. We're going to dive into Michael Saylor's prediction and where he thinks Bitcoin's going over the next 20 years. We also have an amazing Coinbase ad about Bitcoin that we want you guys to watch.
In 2012, you need 30,000 Bitcoin to buy this house. A decade later, it had only cost you 20 Bitcoin. And today, it could be yours for 5. If home prices keep falling in Bitcoin, why do they keep rising in dollars?
Coming on strong. So I'm very bullish. My forecast in July of last year in Nashville was Bitcoin's going to appreciate 29% a year on average for the next 21 years. And that moves it from, it was about mid 60s, 65,000 to 13 million a coin in the year 2045. I'm getting more bullish on that forecast, but I'm certainly comfortable forecasting 30% a year ARR on average for the next 20 years.
With Michael Saylor's prediction, if Bitcoin starts at the current price of $100,000 and increases 30% compounded annually for 20 years, you're going to get a price of just under $20 million, $19 million, which is insane. And looking back at that Coinbase ad, the prices of homes is going up in USD, but down in Bitcoin. So you just need to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible and hodl.
I think Bitcoin's up 57% a year for the past 4.5 years. Again, that's double the Mag 7. That's quadruple the S&P. That's 8 times real estate, and bonds are down 4%. So Bitcoin is smashing everything, Joe.
There's a huge speculation that he'll post another Bitcoin purchase, and that just means more Bitcoin off the markets into these long-term holdings, whether it's institutions, retail, countries, governments. We're very bullish on Bitcoin, and we're hoping to see new highs this year. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.